It happened one day that a gold plate was stolen from Emperor Akbar's palace. No one doubted that one of the four men who alone had access to the safe in which the gold plates were kept had stolen it. But which of the four? That was the difficult question. All four of them denied their guilt. Akbar called Birbal and asked him to find out the culprit in 3 days' time. 2 days passed. On the morning of the third, Akbar summoned Birbal again and inquired what progress he had made. Birbal replied, "Your Majesty, by this evening I shall have identified the thief." An hour before sunset, Birbal asked for an oil lamp. After lighting the wicks, he ordered the four suspects to be brought in. He told them, "One by one you must dip your thumb in the oil, and swear that you have not stolen the gold plate. When the thief dips his thumb, the lamp will go out by itself." Then he made the four men stand in a line, one behind the other, so that those behind could not see what the one at the head of the line was doing. Birbal himself remained at a distance, without watching them. When all four had sworn that they had not stolen the plate, Birbal brought them before the emperor. Then he ordered that a vessel with some water in it should be brought in and placed on a table in front of the emperor. When this was done, he said to the suspects, "Now, each of you come forward and dip your thumb in the water." After each had dipped his thumb in the water, Birbal examined the thumb. When all four had done so, he called out one, and said, "Your Majesty, this is the thief." The man at once fell at the feet of the emperor, confessed his guilt, and begged for his life. The emperor, always merciful, spared his life, but sent him to jail for a long term. The emperor and the courtiers were filled with wonder. Their admiration for Birbal's wisdom knew no bounds, but no one knew how he had identified the thief. When all the courtiers had dispersed, Akbar said, "Birbal, do you also know magic? How did you identify the culprit?" In a humble voice, Birbal replied, "Your Majesty, I am no magician, and I know no magic. When I told the four men that the lamp would go out by itself when the thief dipped his thumb in the oil, they believed it. So the thief swore that he had not stolen the plate without dipping his thumb in the oil. He knew that neither I, nor the other suspects, could see what he was doing. But when all four dipped their thumbs in the water, I examined each thumb. It was obvious that one of them had not dipped his thumb in the oil for fear that the lamp would go out. I could have identified the thief immediately after all four had sworn innocence at the lamp, by examining their thumbs, but I wanted to make my method appear more mysterious." The emperor was so pleased that he not only praised Birbal, but also gave him, as reward, 1,000 gold coins.